Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Easy Weezy here, your boy Mac. I have a exciting new video today for you guys. I had finally figured out how to open up the INFZN Phix pod. It did take a while. I think I could have probably done it sooner, but I really just didn't have the ambition to do it, and didn't really want to dive too much into it. Because of the previous frustrations that I had with trying to open up the INFZN Phix pods. Now these are the newer ones. These are the more juice, more better flavor, new coils and stuff. And I want to get right into this video just because of how excited I am to finally figure out how to open these up. Alright, so the video is going to cut out here and there a few times. That's mostly just for like preparation and all that fun stuff. So you guys are going to need a few tools. This time we're not going to be using fingernails because I know you guys had a lot of trouble with that. But you guys want a really sharp blade, and then you guys want a kind of dull but small blade. Alright, so let's get right into it, guys. So the first thing what you guys want to do, actually before I get into that, you guys are going to want a 5/64 or 5 64ths, which is a, I guess, Allen wrench, or not a wrench, but a Allen bit. I'm not even sure what this is, but basically you guys are going to want one of these. You guys can pick them up at Ace Hardware, Amazon, and I'll show you guys why later in the video, but let's get right into it. So put these all aside, start with the small blade, and basically what you guys want to start doing is you guys basically want to take your smallest blade and start getting under this. And this right here is basically going to start the prying process. Try not to bend it as much, but you guys can always rebend it with a pair of pliers or something like that. And you guys basically want to get under it and start moving as much as possible. Try to push up as well, but just not too hard. So basically you guys just want to do that to this side and then to the other. Try to wiggle it, and then once you have started to once you guys have started to bring it up a bit, you guys can see a sort of non-flushed piece, and then you guys can start prying up on the side. And so just keep on doing this, keep on pushing up. Fucking cut myself right there, but it's all good. Okay. Now, you don't want to be too aggressive as what I'm doing. That's kind of why I just kind of cut myself right there, but all good. And then get on the side and then start pushing up. See, this is why I have nails that are somewhat strong and can push up. Now, you guys can go right on this piece and then try to get in there. That's gonna really speed things up because you want to try to get as all the sides as much as possible. And they've made it much harder to actually get these off. You want to try not to break it, but you just want to try to push up, and then push up and kind of loosen it as much as possible. And there might be a quicker method to this. Maybe somebody has figured it out, but I haven't. There we go. Pushing up. Try not to bend it as much, but do use enough force to start the removal. So as you guys can now see, it is not that flushed, which is good. And then you guys can start moving up here. There we go. Start bending it a bit, and then you guys can rebend it with a pair of pliers. And then there we go. Now this might fly off, so alright. That's why I'm just gonna use my finger for the rest, or my fingernail. And then there you go. It is now off as demonstrated. And then you guys can rebend it like I've said. Alright. Now this comes the sort of hard part to the process. Basically, what you guys want to try and do is let me see here if I can't get a good focus on it. You basically have this, the top part, and then you have the plastic. Basically what you guys want to do is, actually you could go right from here. So you guys will see the plastic part right here, the top, and then this plastic. What you guys want to do is you want to get right in that centerpiece, and you'll be able to feel it. You guys want to get right into the centerpiece, push in and then down and then up. Alright, so what I like to do here is I like to stick that mofo in, down and then up. Alright, and then I need to get a little bit to the center. Alright, and then once you have done that, I kind of prefer doing the big side of the blade, not the sharp end, but sharper the better. And then you want to try not to break the plastic as much, but it's unfortunately going to have to be the option. So, and then you guys can also try the sides. So get right on the side there, right, like basically right to where you can push in. Alright, push down and then up. And then the sort of problem that you might end up facing is that you actually kind of tear up the plastic a bit, and so that's why you need to push as deep in as possible and then down as well. And you want to try not to break it, but this is the sort of things that you have to do when companies make it to where you know, they don't want you to open up their product. So we're going to try this side. Push down, in, right up, and then there we go. Okay, so there, I kind of moved the camera a bit, but it's all good. So as you can see, we now have it open. These are the coils, and so what we have done is we chip in to the plastic, as you can see, and then we push in, down, and then we go up. Basically what we are trying to do is get deeper into the plastic. Alright, so this comes the next part. So what you guys want to do, let me just focus this a little bit better, is take your small blade, push in there, push in there, push in there, push in there, and then basically I like to use my mouth, hold it, and then take the black piece off. There you go. So you want to take this piece off, just hold the black piece with your mouth, and then just pull. Don't worry, you know, you won't screw up your teeth or anything like that. So, if I remember basically how this is going to work is, this piece where that rubber is is going to come off. And to do that, you need this or something similar. I've tried a knife, I've tried this, I've tried Q-tips. You guys can clean this as well. I really don't care. So what you guys want to do is you guys want to push in, and then basically just push in, and then this should pop out, just like that. And it doesn't break it. If it does, I really don't know, but learn from my mistakes, try to build off of what I've been doing, and you guys should be set. Alright, now I do not have any juice, unfortunately, which is a shame, but if you basically, you fill it up, I would say, right up to about there. Don't overfill it, stuff like that. You want to make sure that you guys have just enough, so fill it to about there, or to anywhere you feel comfortable with. After you guys have filled it, you can take this piece, and you guys can then push it back in. Try not to touch the coils as much, which are not the coil, but yeah, the coil. Try not to touch these as much, since they are basically the root of the device, or the pod. So you guys just want to push this in, push this in, push that in, push this in, that in, this, that, and then try to go for the top corner piece, push that in, and then push that in. And it's kind of uneven, so that's why I say, like, push, basically just make sure it's even and whatnot. So use your small blade for this. Okay, there you go, almost. And so if it's not looking even, get inside there and try to even it out. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but you just don't want any leakage. So yeah, so let's see here. I don't think that's gonna leak. I don't really care because I'm not gonna fill anything in it, but hopefully it doesn't leak. Make sure your coils haven't moved as well. But yeah, okay, now we can go for the assembly. So once you filled it, you guys can put this piece back on, and then make sure you've pushed that down enough as well. So there we go. And basically when you push this down, it's going to push it down anyway, so you guys are good. Okay. So there we go. We can put our black piece on now. Alright, and if there's like any plastic pieces, just like chip them off. Alright, grab this, put this back on, make sure it's flushed as well. If it's not flushed, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, so there you go. And for the test. So this right here is the pod, as you can see. We'll try it out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, whatever. So basically, when you guys try to put it in, it will be extremely hard. That's why I say bend back the metal. So with a pair of pliers or really anything, I don't care. So let's try it out. And it works. So I'll try to show it close up. Alright, I'll try this again. As you can see, the blue light was on, so it does work. I mean, there you go. That's it. That's how to refill your Phix INFZN pod. So there you guys go. Hope you guys did enjoy, and yeah, peace out. Thank you.